Welcome to another episode of Problematic the Podcast. I got my dog in here with me today. Go introduce yourself. This is your first time on set for real.
Yes, it is. It's Ayana, aka Momiana, and we're here to try some cheesesteaks. So, really looking forward to being on this episode.
We're putting two Reddings heavyweights to the test today. We got JD's versus Tony's. Uh, Last week I made a little status about, enjoying Tony's, and everybody got hyped up about JD's on there. So I got to see what the hype is about, because I could have sworn I had a JD's cheesesteak before, but I was wrong. It was Spenny's that was the cheesesteak that I was making fun of on there. Yeah, so everybody was like, nah, man, you got to try JD. So I'm going to do it. And she's never had Tony's before,
No.
so yeah.
So, this is definitely going into this blind, both of us, and I think we could finally settle. Who has the better cheesesteaks. I mean, I don't really think this is to settle who has the better ones, but definitely to see, what's the better quality, I guess.
I'm pretty sure, listen, man, it's kind of, let's just get into it. So this is whiz on this?
Yeah, it has whiz on that.
So this is the Philly you said.
Yes,
So
it has onions, cheese whiz, Cooper cheese. I do get it on an unseeded roll. And I think that's it, if I'm not mistaken.
all right.
Yeah.
I
On the Passillon, does it include any cheese whiz
there's
that you
no
know of?
there's no cheese whiz on the Passillon. The Passillon is all it's I got onions on there, fried onions, non-seeded roll, Cooper Sharp. So that's all there is on that. I've
Okay.
never really got into the whole whiz thing in Philly.
Okay, well, you're definitely in for an experience. We definitely didn't announce which cheesesteaks we're trying, so I got him the Philly from JD's, and then I have the Passillon Prime from Tony's. So I'm not gonna lie, that's really good.
Told you. I told you.
This is
I
great.
wasn't. The thing with me was, I know it's not nasty. It's not like salty or anything like that. The bread to meat ratio is amazing. The quality of the meat is good. I love Tony's. The onions are good. I don't know. He does some, not something special, but he does something that he claims is different with his onions that other restaurants don't. You know what I mean? This isn't bad. I'm just not a super fan of the whiz.
Mm. Probably should have asked you first.
I wanted to go off your recommendation. The only thing I do different for real, with that, I get banana peppers. And Tony's has spicy banana peppers, so yeah.
I probably would have been okay with that.
I'm not like a long hots fan or any of those super duper spicy peppers, cherry peppers, none of that. Cherry peppers are all right, but on that sandwich, I like that. This is good. So I could imagine his other sandwiches being good too.
I will say, if everyone hasn't already noticed, I've just been over here munching, like just chowing down. This is really good. Like the seasoning and everything. Like I can't even. Like I said, I'm very, going into this blind. Like I'm not biased at all. This is really good.
Yeah.
Definitely, like
Come on, give me a rating out of 10.
I hate to do it, but this is definitely a 10 out of 10. Like
That's a
even
good
without
joint,
the
right?
without the whiz being on here, like nah, the seasoning on here is really good. Only having the Cooper and the onions, it's hitting, it's bussin', as they would say, bussin', for sure. Mm.
And I'm not gonna down the Philly. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. I got I trust the potential in this, that I know that if I order that same sandwich, just Cooper sharpened onions over there, that I'll probably end up liking it too. You know what I mean?
No,
They got,
quality is definitely good from
they have great,
JD's.
this bread is great. You know what I mean? This is not, the meat to bread ratio over here is amazing too. The onions are good. It's just a whiz for me. So that's different. I like it though. I've never had whiz on a cheesesteak before.
Ever since we've had the whiz on the cheesesteak, we try it at home as well, and it comes out pretty good. Especially when you're doing like sliders and stuff like that, like on the Hawaiian rolls, like it's a good complement to the steak. But yeah, their regular steaks and cheese they're good. I've only tried it in a kid size like portion. Like I've ordered the kids meal. But they have other stuff on their menu, like their onion rings. I'm a fan of as well. Do you order anything else from Tony's other than their steaks?
Tony's has a Gizmo that I like. You ever had a Gizmo?
I've never had a Gizmo.
Tony also has a sandwich over there. It's called the Witchy, which is a nod to I don't know if you remember. Dang, what was it called? It was a sandwich shop on Cotton Street, and they used to give you cheesesteaks, and they would have, their thing was it would red sauce all over it, but it was like a sweet sauce. You know what I mean? It's different. So Tony's has, that sandwich shop closed. Tony's does he does a cheesesteak with that sauce on it. He also has these fries that I really like, the garlic truffle fries. They're amazing.
That sounds really good.
They're big Jersey fries with garlic truffle all over them. They're delicious.
JD's has specialty fries, but I've never tapped into them. I'm not really a fry kind of person.
I love fries. I love them. My
Yeah.
first type of favorite fries were cheesesteak fries. That's what I would get. They used to have them at a place in Kutztown called Spuds. Shout out to Spuds. I see that they do a truck now or something. I haven't been there in a while. They closed down at Kutztown, if I'm not mistaken.
I forget who in Pottstown whose cheesesteaks I like a lot. I think it's Gazzo's, if I'm not mistaken.
Gazzo's. I gotta
Yes.
get to Gazzo's. I see that. It looks amazing over there. And they got tater tots. I love tots.
Yeah,
They do a lot of
cheesesteaks,
different
they
sandwiches.
keep it pretty simple, like the Cooper onions, and they don't do like marinara and things like that. Like
Yeah.
they keep it pretty classic, but their quality of steak is really good as well. Yeah, definitely complements what we have available. But shout out to Tony's and JD's for having some good steaks, locally.
For real.
We don't got to travel to Philly, that's for sure.
I think the cheesesteak, like, for real, like, that has left Philly.
Yeah.
Because even if you ask Philly people, their cheesesteak spots are either going to be in the hood or it's going to be a place that specializes in cheesesteaks.
I know a friend of mine who would know all of the good cheesesteak spots that are in the hood, but you got to be from Philly to know. I knew having, a little kid in the background, we're going to have a lot of bloopers.
It's okay.
She stole half of my cheesesteak. It's all right, I understand.
That's her first Tony's too. Hope she enjoys it.
Yeah, no, this steak is definitely good. But no, you got to be from Philly to know what's good in Philly. That's for sure. Do you want to tell us some history about cheesesteaks?
Sure. Cheesesteak was invented South Philly, 1930s. Pat Oliveri, who was a hot dog vendor and became the pioneer of the cheesesteak.
Wow.
So that's where Pat's, King of Philly, gets, But Pat's has not innovated the cheesesteak since then. I guess that was his uncle, the Pat that's there now. And it's crazy because I showed speed to Pat's the other day. Like, I got no problem with Pat's. It's just a really touristy cheesesteak. People will tell you to go to Pat's, but when you get there, it's like, this ain't no fucking cheesesteak. Because you experience this, I experienced this because I've had cheesesteaks in Reading growing up, you know what I mean? So I'll ask somebody from Philly, what's the best spot to go to, and they'll say something like Pat's, and then I'll go to Pat's, and I'll be like, nah, they make cheesesteaks better in Reading, bro. Like that's not it. Niggas be like, oh, you went to the wrong spot. You gotta ask the niggas. You asked the wrong people. It's a real tourist attraction, that place.
I wouldn't imagine them possibly popping up on the Secret Service. It would be cool if someone were to, submit them to Gordon Ramsay and see if there is a way for them to, like, spice it up.
Something they gotta do something over there. I mean, they don't have to. If it ain't, if they get a lot of people in there, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? But I just feel personally that they could do something different with those cheesesteaks. I seen him wilding out on the internet the other day talking about, oh, it doesn't sound like a railroad house in here because they don't chop their steaks. They just throw them shits right on the grill and put those big ass slab steaks right in your sandwich with some cheese on them. No mayonnaise.
Okay.
It's just really dry.
Okay.
I think
I can't.
our other co-host is ready to go.